The president's tweeted on his favourite platform about the platform that now he is in this feud with. He's tweeted to say Twitter is doing nothing about what he says, all the lies and propaganda being put out by China or the radical left Democrat Party, he says. They're targeting Republicans and conservatives and going on to say it's not going to be tolerated. Now, all of this began when Twitter started applying labels to Donald Trump's tweets. Let's bring you up an example from the recent unrest, of course, the ongoing unrest in Minnesota. Look at this. A tweet here where the president had said in a line, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts," in reference to the deployment of security forces. Twitter saying, "We're going to hide this tweet from you unless you explicitly click view because it breaks our rules about what they say is the promotion of violence." Now, they said they're not going to delete it altogether, though, because it's still of public interest to see the tweet. What they're not going to allow you to do, though, is like it or retweet it. You can put it with a comment, but it's effectively trying to hide this tweet. Now, that comes off the back of having a couple of days ago marked some other tweets from the president with fact-check labels. Get the facts, they said here. This is what fueled Donald Trump's anger and led to this extraordinary executive order. This is what the president had to say then.
Today, I'm signing an executive order to protect and uphold the free speech and rights of the American people. Currently, social media giants like Twitter receive an unprecedented liability shield based on the theory that they're a neutral platform.
So the fact Donald Trump is using Twitter to criticize Twitter goes to show how much he depends on it. The founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, very much standing by his company's stance. The Facebook founder, Mark Zuckerberg, though, saying platforms shouldn't be getting involved and going down this angle. There's obviously, of course, a lot of questions about whether the president legally can push this through, whether he can legally suggest that social media platforms are becoming partisan arbitrators of content and therefore need their wings clipped, as it were. But there's also the question of if the president has such an issue with the way the platform runs, why doesn't he just delete his accounts? He was asked that. This was his response.
I would do that in a heartbeat. There's nothing I'd rather do than get rid of my whole Twitter account. But I put something out and the next day or the next hour or the next minute, everybody's reading about it. So I'm able to refute fake news, and that's very important.
So the fact the first tweet from the president today or this morning for him is about Twitter goes to show he's not going to let this argument drop. Twitter, again, labeling his tweets. They're not backing down. Alistair will be following the latest developments on this and what could become a legal clash between the president and his favorite platform.